live on a rainy day from the Spero Clinic in Arkansas. Mike, for your graduation. How long were you sick for?
I've had CRPS for just a minimum 40 years.
40 years. For all of you that asked us if we can still help you if you've had it longer than a year.
Yes, and you definitely have.
How are you doing?
Amazing. Amazing. I can remember, well, to go here, I can walk, I can run, I can climb up the side of a mountain. I can do yoga and jump on my toes. I couldn't even think about taking a step when I came here. Walking to the bathroom was excruciating. I had to roll on a chair. I had to sit on a shower seat in the bathroom. I had a stool in front of the sink I had to sit on. And I also used an electric scooter because eventually from being on a knee walker for so long, I had problems with my back. So when I came in here, I actually was on my knee scooter in here because it's a little more difficult to maneuver the other scooter. And the level of pain, as you all know out there, that you have with CRPS will just consume your every thought in your whole life, and I don't live like that anymore. I can't even begin to express my appreciation to you because Dr. Katinka is an angel in human form. Just plain and simple. The things I've seen here are just amazing. People getting up out of wheelchairs are constantly getting their life back, being able to do those things that they couldn't do before, spending time with their kids. My girl Kathy would have to, I'd forget something upstairs and she'd get it for me. Now I can do that for her. Like, no, don't you get it, let me get it. I can walk with no shoes on up and down the stairs. And I just want to pinch myself because I'm in a state of shock. I really want to leave a message to all of you people out there watching. Maybe you're on your couch right now and you have such a horrible life and you don't know how you're going to survive that. You wake up in pain. Maybe you can't do those things for your children that you want to do, or you can't do things with your friends. There is hope for you. And I don't care how much the clinic costs. I have to say something about that because I think it's, believe it or not, it seems like a lot, but it's very reasonable for what they do here. If you think about electric bill, staff, I mean, just start adding up the numbers in your head. You really don't have to use those. It's just amazing, and it's way worth it. And I think at some point, insurance will cover this, but there's GoFundMe's. Philip from the Burning Limb Foundation, thank you very much, Philip. You are an amazing person and are doing an amazing thing, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate all those people that have donated to my GoFundMe, and I thank my family, my mother and father, and my sisters for always being super supportive. My sister also has CRPS as well and does a lot better with it. She caught it earlier on because she knew from me. And I want to thank my band Third Knuckle. We're releasing a new record when I get back. I continue to play drums with CRPS, which is nuts. And I spent a lot of time with pain, but I think that helped me to move, and I think that helped my success here from doing that. So I did make myself some notes. I guess I'm rambling on here about that.
And I'm going to get your therapist up here.
Yes, we're going to call her up. I had a plan for that too. Annie, come on up.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Stop interfering with your
No, it's fine. First, I'd like to just sum up a couple things, what Spero meant to me. So my life, they say, you know, what's your life like now? It's freedom. It's freedom, it's less pain. I can use my foot to drive my car. I used hand controls for years. I can walk with my girl on the beach now. I can go up the side of a mountain. It's just, like, I can't even begin to tell you. My boys from Third Knuckle, my band, I'm coming back to you stronger than ever. And I'm going to be pounding those drums like you would not believe. I came out here for the one day, and I would say my experience was profound. This place, all of you people out here, not just the people that work here, all of you patients have inspired me beyond, I just can't even begin. Every single one of you, and watching you go through difficult moments helped me when I got to those moments to continue on and be successful in the program. And I just can't imagine a better way to thank you than just keep working hard and get better, because you will get better. If you're in that place right now and you're new, like I used to tell people all the time coming in wheelchairs or whatever, I'd say, you're going to get out of that thing. And the hope in their eyes when you say that is just, it's amazing, because I know it's true. You know, most people that don't have like an underlying thing, you will get better. And I've been hitting zeros. I was going to stay a little longer, but I decided to buy an ARP and a PRS, which had to cut me short. But I know by going home with them in the new program you started online, I'm not this worried about anything but continuing to get better and better and increasing the things that I can do. This place, the staff, I can't imagine how rewarding this job is to watch people heal. Like, just, I would love to work in a place like this where I could help in that capacity. I can't think of a better, more fulfilling career or job, if you can even call it that. It's just, I so appreciate all of you. And Annie, I think your NMR therapist is the person that pushes you. You develop a close relationship. And Annie, you truly have become family to me. You are my sister from another Lisa. And, you know, she just was always right there. She's got a great sense of humor. She's super intuitive. And I'd like to mention Bryce, too, because you are the guy that trains all these people, and you are just an amazing person. You know where the best catfish holes are, too. Thanks for that. And what you do here in the whole group, and Tammy as well, I didn't get to work with you, but you were the person I came in to watch do NMR, and I was just blown away by watching people do that, and then when you do it, you realize what it's all about. So Annie is super intuitive. She just would come up with these things. I'd be in a bad spot, she'd come, let's try this, why don't you do this, why don't you do this? And every single time she was right on the money about it and was able to bring my pain levels down. So you have a great NMR therapist here, and we should really appreciate her. Dr. Lucas, the grand poobah of wizardry. I want to say it different because everybody calls you the wizard. I really appreciated your you know, your kind, gentle nature and what you do with the emotional stuff. That's such an important part of this, and I just really enjoyed my sessions with you. And Petra, I didn't get to actually meet you, but I think you do pretty good with offspring, and pretty damn proud of the humans you're carrying around, because this is amazing. And Dr. H, your sister, just like one of the, I say that 1% of the chiropractors are really good, and Dr. H certainly fits into that category. And Annie, you have the perfect personality for this job, and I feel truly blessed to have had you as my NMR therapist. And I feel fortunate that we, you know, people get switched around a lot, that we got to see it through to the end. We had so many good laughs, and like I said, I always enjoyed your intuition was just fabulous and amazing. Just mention a few people. Dr. B, I'm happy to let you know that you can now have the most handsome guy in Arkansas title back now that I'm leaving. I felt ashamed to take that up from you a little bit, but I told you I have you on beard length alone. So, Dr. T and Dr. Lauren, thanks for being fun, compassionate. You have a personality, and you guys brought a lot of light into my life, and I love going in the room, especially around Christmas, because those of you probably already know, that Dr. Lauren is the Christmas queen. So you'll be hearing our Christmas music till, I don't know, when are we having Christmas again, in July? Or, yeah, I always love the festive mood of that. That was really great. Anna, my girl from Boston here, Boston Strong, you are the gateway drug to the Spero Clinic. And like, just how you help people out and the sense of compassion that you have to help people make those decisions, like, that's huge. Like, you're tucked over in your little hobbit hole, but you have such a huge part of this whole system here, because you are the one that gets people in. I appreciate how you come in and you meet with people on the first day. That's just, it just makes you feel so good. The love in this place and the positivity in this place is overwhelming, and I can't say that enough. Heather, you have the best food recommendations of all. My foodie friend, she should be telling me about all these places. I'm like, oh, I can't eat that. No, I can't eat that.
But we go.
But we did it anyway sometimes. Cam and Tyler at the Rock and Roll Laser Light Show. You guys are the coolest. I had so much fun over there, and I always felt so good when I left there. I had great pain drops. And I don't think it was just a slip knot. I think it was what you guys were doing too. Maybe the slip knot with the laser light show. But Cam just goes out of his way to help people out. He is one of the most compassionate people that I have ever met. You'll see him around here trying to help people out when they get stuck in a spot. And he really worked with me on the last week, and I can't even. But yeah, you guys just hell of a lot of fun to hang out with. Jen and Katie, my catapult pals. I had so much fun with you guys, and the laughs in there. I mean, if you go into Jen to get PAs, you're gonna hurt a little bit, but she makes it all better. She's got another great music recommendations as well, and I really appreciate that. My EWAT lady, where is she? Now it's not here today, Grace. So I had a hell of a good time over there, and she was really good with the food recommendations as well. So I'd like to thank my girlfriend Kathy, and Kathy, if I could call you up right now. So my thank yous, I'm going to save the best for last year. My girl Kathy met me when I had CRPS, and we met at Christmas time.
Yeah, because I wasn't that old 40 years ago.
Right, well, I had it when you met me.
Yes.
Did I say that wrong? So the way I met her is I just went through, we both had gotten divorced about we were married for 20 years, and it was Christmas time, and I just broke up with this one woman. And I'm all alone at Christmas for the first time ever. I had a Zoom call with my family, and then I'm like, I'm going to go get some Chinese food and have a couple Mai Tais. So before I left the house, I did this funny thing. I'm like, please, God, just bring me a good woman for Christmas. Ha, 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 ha. She just happened to be about 45 minutes away from our house, dropping her son off at her dad's house. And there was an empty, I walk in and there's no seats, and they just opened at the bar, and I said, can I wait? They said, yeah. And so a seat opened up, I sat down, there was a seat next to me, and then she came in, is anyone sitting there? I'm like, no, go ahead. And the rest is history, really. And from that day on, we just hit it off. And she has always, not even having CRPS and knowing about us, stood behind me, helped me, understood when I couldn't do things or yard work, and now I can go home and do all those things for her. And,
Oh, yeah, you will.
and Kathy, I love you more with every breath. Truly, madly, deeply. And I want to stand with you on a mountain, and I want to bathe with you in the sea. I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. And I have a special gift for you today.
Oh, yay. Oh, Michael. Get down on your knee because you can. No, you didn't.
Your love, compassion, dedication, you found this place for me. You wanted me to heal. You were the one that ultimately talked me into the arrangements. You started the GoFundMe. And what kind of a fool would I be if I didn't want to make mine forever?
So what are you asking?
You want to know the catfish hole? I want you to marry me, honey.
We're all invited. There you are. Oh my God.
So on that note, see what kind of things happen at the Spero Clinic. And I thought, I thought about this and I was like really nervous. And we talked, and Annie, we talked about climbing up a mountain together and doing that, but I thought that it would be a nice idea to do it here to show my appreciation and share it with all of you, because you guys have given me so much, all of you, that I wanted to include you in our little party here, I guess.
I didn't think she was expecting it, Mike.
No. We both said we would never ever do it again.
Are you ready to do this?
I am very ready to do this. I'll try not to knock it off the wall.
Can we get the ring on camera as well?
So much. Yeah, you can get the ring on camera.
Congratulations.
Don't forget his picture with the phone.
Yeah.